Stop scrolling. I need you to watch this video until the very end. What I am about to tell you will change how you see Malaysia forever. A few days ago, a video went viral across the world. It showed a woman holding a knife in a crowded festival. The caption said an Indian female tourist tried to stab a Chinese man after being caught shoplifting at a Malaysian mall. The video spread like wildfire. Millions of people watched it. The world started asking one question. Is Malaysia becoming dangerous? But here is the thing. That whole story was a complete and utter lie. And by the time this video ends, you will not only know the truth. You will feel something powerful. You will feel proud to be Malaysian. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button right now. Because I am about to show you something that the viral video did not want you to see. The real story of what happened in Malaysia that night. And trust me, the real story will make your chest swell with pride. Now let me take you back to that night. Late on Saturday night, May 2nd, 2026, the final night of the Rain Rave Water Music Festival in Bukit Bintang was coming to an end. Tens of thousands of people had gathered for 3 days of music, water, and celebration. The energy was electric. The crowd was happy. Families, friends, tourists from all over the world, all together in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. But then, in an instant, everything changed. A 28-year-old woman named Shannon Anhui suddenly pulled out a knife in the middle of the crowd. Think about that for a moment. A packed festival, thousands of people, and a woman holding a knife. In any other country, in any other city, this could have been a tragedy. People could have been hurt. Panic could have caused a stampede. Lives could have been lost. But that is not what happened in Malaysia. And here is why you should be proud. When the knife came out, do you know what happened? The crowd did not run away in terror. Ordinary Malaysians, festival-goers just like you and me, they stepped forward. In the viral video that spread across the world, you can see exactly what happened. A man grabs the woman's arm and holds it steady, preventing her from swinging the knife at anyone. Other members of the crowd immediately gather around to help restrain her. They do not hesitate. They do not wait for police. They do not think about their own safety. They act. Within moments, security personnel arrive at the scene. They grab the large knife from her hand. They handcuff the woman. The entire situation is resolved before anyone gets hurt. No one was stabbed. No one was injured. The only thing that was wounded that night was the lie that someone tried to spread about Malaysia. But here is where the story gets even more important. The viral video that went across the world was shared with a completely false caption. The person who posted it on X wrote, quote, "Indian female tourist attempted to knife a Chinese man after he caught her shoplifting at a Malaysian mall." End quote. This caption was designed to do one thing. Create division. Make it seem like foreigners were attacking each other in Malaysia. Make it seem like our country cannot control its tourism spaces. Make it seem like Malaysia is dangerous for visitors. But let me show you the truth. The woman is not Indian. She is Malaysian. Her name is Shannon Anhui. She is 28 years old. There was no shoplifting incident. That never happened. It did not occur in a mall. It happened at the Rain Rave Music Festival. Every single part of that viral caption was false. And the fact check came from Hindustan Times, one of India's largest newspapers. They investigated the claim and confirmed it was completely untrue. An Indian news outlet had to correct the lie about an incident in Malaysia. The irony is not lost on me. Now let me tell you what happened after the incident, because this is the part that should make every Malaysian stand a little taller. Within 48 hours, Malaysian authorities had done what many countries take weeks to accomplish. On Monday, May 4th, just 2 days after the incident, Shannon Anhui was charged in the Sessions Court under Section 6(1) of the Corrosive and Explosive Substances and Offensive Weapons Act. Do you understand how fast that is? 2 days. Arrest, investigation, court appearance, all in 48 hours. The magistrate did not waste time. The prosecutors did not hesitate. The court ordered her to undergo psychiatric evaluation at Hospital Bahagia in Ulu Kinta, Perak. She is currently being held at Kajong Prison. Her next court date is June 4th, 2026. And the penalty she faces? If convicted, she could be sentenced to between 5 and 10 years in prison, plus whipping. That is how seriously Malaysia takes public safety. That is the message we send to anyone who thinks they can threaten our people. Malaysia does not play games with security. Now I want to show you why this incident, as frightening as it was, actually proves that Malaysia is one of the safest countries in the world. Let me give you the numbers. According to the Global Peace Index for 2025, which ranks 163 countries based on safety and security, Malaysia is ranked 13th most peaceful country in the entire world. Let me say that again. 13th. In the world. Out of 163 countries. Do you know who we are ahead of? The United Kingdom. France. Italy. China. India. The area that most tourists never visit. Meanwhile, parts of Thailand have level 2 and level 3 warnings. The Philippines has level 3 warnings in many areas. Myanmar has level 4, which means do not travel. And Malaysia? Level 1. Exercise normal precautions. That is the official assessment of the United States government. Now let me compare how Malaysia handled this situation versus how other countries handle similar incidents. In Thailand, which ranks 86th globally on the Global Peace Index, tourist areas like Phuket and Pattaya have seen rising concerns about safety. Tourists regularly report bag snatching, phone theft, and even assault. In Vietnam, which ranks 38th globally, tourists are warned about pickpocketing and scams targeting visitors. In the Philippines, large areas are under travel advisories warning of kidnapping and terrorism risks. And yet, when a single incident happens in Malaysia, the world asks if we are dangerous. Why? Because Malaysia is on top right now. We are winning. And when you are winning, everyone wants to bring you down. Let me remind you of something. In the first quarter of 2026, Malaysia received over 10.6 million international tourists. That is more than Thailand. More than Vietnam. More than South Korea. More than Singapore. More than China. More than India. Malaysia is now the most visited country in all of Asia. We have overtaken everyone. The world is choosing Malaysia. And when the world chooses you, your every move is watched. Your every incident is amplified. Your every mistake is broadcast to the world. That is exactly what happened with this viral lie. Someone saw an opportunity to damage Malaysia's reputation, and they took it. But the truth came out. And the truth is that Malaysia handled this situation with professionalism, speed, and effectiveness. I want you to think about what happened that night at the Rain Rave Festival. In any other country, that situation could have ended in tragedy. But in Malaysia, ordinary citizens stepped up. They did not run. They did not panic. They restrained the woman. They protected everyone around them. And then, the authorities acted within 48 hours. The suspect was charged. She was sent for psychiatric evaluation. She was remanded in prison. The case is moving forward. That is not the behavior of an unsafe country. That is the behavior of a country that takes security seriously. That is the behavior of a country where people look out for each other. That is the behavior of a country that should make you proud to call it home. I need you to pause for a moment and really feel this. Because what I am to ask you to do comes from a place of genuine emotion. Malaysia is not perfect. No country is. But when a crisis happens, when a dangerous situation emerges, Malaysia responds. The people respond. The authorities respond. And the world watches. This is our country. This is our home. This is Malaysia. And you should be proud. Now I need you to do two things for me. Right now. Number 1. If you have not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Smash it like you are grabbing a knife from someone's hand to protect your fellow Malaysians. Because I am covering every side of Malaysia's story, the good and the challenging, so you get the full picture. You do not want to miss what I uncover next. Number 2. Comment below. Type in all caps, Malaysia is my home. Let me see that pride. Let me see that you understand what this country is really about. Let the world see that Malaysians stand together. Let me close with this. A viral video tried to make Malaysia look dangerous. It tried to create fear. It tried to divide people. But here is what actually happened. A person with a knife was subdued in minutes. No one was hurt. The suspect was charged and sent for psychiatric evaluation within 48 hours. An international fact check confirmed the truth. And the world kept watching Malaysia, because we are number one in Asian tourism right now. The truth is that Malaysia is the 13th most peaceful country in the world, ahead of the United Kingdom, France, and Italy. The truth is that the US State Department tells its citizens to exercise normal precautions in Malaysia, the same level as Japan and South Korea. The truth is that when danger appeared at a crowded festival, ordinary Malaysians did not run. They stepped in. They held the knife. They restrained the attacker. They kept everyone safe. That is not a country with a security problem. That is a country with a heart problem. We care too much. We protect too fiercely. We act too quickly. And if that is our weakness, then I will take it. Because that is what makes Malaysia Malaysia. That is why the world is choosing us. That is why over 10 million tourists came to our shores in just 3 months. Because they know. They know that when you come to Malaysia, you are not just coming to a beautiful country with amazing food and incredible culture. You are coming to a country where people protect each other. Where authorities act swiftly. Where safety is taken seriously. Where you can walk the streets of Kuala Lumpur at night and feel secure. Where you can attend a festival with tens of thousands of people and know that if something goes wrong, someone will step up to help. That is Malaysia. That is home. Malaysia is safe. Malaysia is strong. And no viral lie is going to change that.